Everyone, my name is Harriet Patrick Barron, and I am an author, speaker, mom of 2 former preemies. Listen, y'all, I just want to encourage you, whether you just had a baby that's premature or you've had a former preemie, or let's say your baby's a toddler and y'all are still in the trenches, one day at a time. Do not get overwhelmed. It is overwhelming. Guys, I want to tell you a story that may help you out. And so, my baby was born, my first one, 24 weeks. And as you know, that's a micro preemie, born at 1 pound, 7 ounces. So, okay, we get at the hospital. She's in therapy. So she begins to talk. Of course, it's later than what she should be talking. You know how it goes. So when she starts first learning to talk, she is hollering. She's not crying. She's yelling. She's like, "Hey, Ma! Ha!" And I was like, oh my God, my baby's, is she deaf? Is she hard of hearing? Is there a speech problem? Like, she's hollering with every word she's yelling. And I thought, oh my God. So I take her to the ENT doctor. They look and do all kind of tests. No problems with her hearing. Speech therapist, she's already in speech therapy. No problem speaking. So I'm like, what is wrong with my child? So my mother kept her at the time when I was away. So I ride with my mother one day, and Siri, who's giving directions, my mother calls her Shirley. So Siri goes, 1000, Amy Lane is what my mom says. And Siri goes, 1000 Army Lane. And my mother goes, no, 1000 Amy Lane. I said, Mom. So my mom is hollering at Siri, who she calls Shirley, and my daughter starts hollering, hey! I said, oh my goodness. Mother, please, cut it. So we get to church Sunday, and the preacher's going, hey, God is wonderful. And my daughter's like, hey! And y'all, we listened to our favorite TV preacher that same day, who goes, hey, it's gonna be all right. And my daughter goes, hey. And I said, oh God, it's y'all. It is you. My daughter's not deaf. She's not hard of hearing. The people around her are all hollering. So she thought, well, that's how you talk. We all holler around here. This is the way we roll. And I was like, oh, Lord. Y'all, we figured that out. I was like, Mother, cut it. She's hollering because you're hollering. So my mother stopped hollering at Shirley, who was Siri, getting directions. So she got a hold of that. And my daughter starts talking normal tone. And so that's a funny story, y'all. Be careful who your child is around. Anyway, and so my other story is my daughter was born at 24 weeks. By the time we got out the NICU and home, she was still only 5 pounds, just so tiny. We had a great pediatrician. When I had my preemies about 5 years ago, they still had the big oxygen tanks with the wheels on it. I mean, the big one, the portable. So we had that. We had the pulse ox. It was big then and clunky. We had no stroller. So my husband was carrying her here and carrying the pulse ox. I was dragging this big tank. We were trying to sneak in quietly, and I was embarrassed because I had a preemie. I thought I failed in some way. It was my fault. So I was ashamed for a long time. And I wanted her to, sneak in quietly. Nobody see us. We're not going to make any waves. Let's just go in here and see the pediatrician. So I snuck in quietly. I mean, we creaked the door open. The door opens and this little boy runs over to my baby. He goes, hey, Mom, look at this tiny baby. Oh, no. And the mom goes, oh, no. Oh, honey, I feel so sorry for you guys. I was like, Lord, y'all is not any help at all. Anyway, y'all, so, of course, we got a lot of attention, although we didn't want it. You be encouraged. You take it one day at a time. It's going to be okay, and God bless you.